Hey, this is Sasha, and thanks for joining me here for another episode on Backstage Income, where I share with you how to build and grow a profitable business. Now, in today's episode, we're going to take a look at some 9 great tips or 9 things that will make your YouTube channel awesome. And it'll really take it to the next level. It'll make it much more professional. Now, to simplify things before we get started, if you're really looking to take your YouTube channel to that next level, make it more professional, it's really about looking at the nuances, the little minor details that maybe most people don't pay attention to, but that's really what makes a channel stand out. It's basically having more things in there in a simplified manner. Just having more YouTube videos isn't necessarily the best thing, or having more of everything isn't the best thing. It's having the right amount of items filled in and filled out. So looking at it from a hamburger standpoint, if you're to have a hamburger, well, you're not just going to have bread, meat, bread, right? You'll have bread, maybe tomato, maybe pickles, maybe lettuce, maybe you'll have something else like mushrooms on top of it. And then you'll combine it, and that'll be a bigger, more juicier hamburger. Now, if you're going to a very fancy restaurant, they may serve you a really professional grade hamburger with maybe a lobster on top, and that could end up costing you a little more, but it's those fine details that really take it to that next level. What makes that hamburger awesome or amazing is those fine little details making it something special. So that's what we're going to do. Is I'm going to share with you some of these cool little tips here, but really it's all about looking at the little details that you could tweak to evolve and expand your channel. So let's take a look here. And the first idea is really to look at your channel hero art. And what I mean by this is, if we look at my other YouTube channel here from Traders Fly, I'm just going to use this one just as a good example for you. The channel hero art is this top part right here. So if you look at this channel hero art, it just basically means a wide picture banner. So if you don't have something nice set up, something that catches the eye, maybe also gives more information about your channel, what it is, what it does, then I highly encourage you to go ahead and do that. I also have an arrow here pointing to my website, which we'll talk about here in a little bit, but it points to the website there, which also goes to an opt-in page, but that's kind of another part of that channel hero art. So that's kind of the first thing that you want to take a look at. Make sure that's well designed to your theme, you could say brand, but ultimately it just has a good message of what you're all about. Now, the next thing is we'll take a look at is idea number 2 is a channel trailer. So here, if we look at it, I have a channel trailer that's one of my more popular videos because it's the one people are looking to get started with. This will be what is a stock and how you make money in the stock market, because that's where most people are getting started with on this type of channel. So that's my channel trailer. It just gives them good value and information right from the get-go. For you, it could be an introduction to, hey, what's your channel all about? In either case, put something in there that's more useful, meaningful to you or your audience. Let's take a look at the next thing, and that would be some idea number 3, website links. So this goes back into this top part that we've talked about, and this will be right here, these website links that you have right here. Now, I have this one website link right there. I don't have a ton of them. I just have this one key one that points with the arrow. And what this does is actually it points people to my opt-in page. So if they go ahead and click this button, you can see it's really an opt-in. I don't just point them to the home page. I point them to a purposeful location and place. So that's what you want to do there with this idea and concept, is point them to a useful location that you can go ahead and continue to add value to them. All right, let's take a look at awesome idea number 4, and that is organized homepage. And what I mean by organized homepage is, as you scroll through your YouTube channel here, you can see this is organized. So here's the uploads. Here is before you start trading. So this is kind of, hey, getting started. People are just getting started. Maybe some trading basics and fundamentals, maybe some technical analysis and charts about trading stocks, some of the other episodes and blogs that I have, money and risk management. So you can see it's very organized, and it's kind of themed as well, which we'll talk about here in a little bit. But that's something you want to have when you go ahead and organize your page. You want to have these in an organized manner of how are people getting started and moving to the next step. And for me, it's before they even get into trading and investing, then they want some trading basics. Then it'll go into this and this and this. So you're taking them in a step-by-step process. Let's look at awesome idea number 5, and that is a theme to the thumbnails. The theme can change from time to time, so don't think you have to get one and stick with it for life. So you can see here mine have changed, and you can see if I go to my video section here, you can see here I have, because we do certain podcasts here, which is Hungry for Returns, then we do the Let's Talk Stocks, so they look a little different. But nevertheless, there's kind of a theme in general. And you'll see that in the past I've had other themes. So you can see here we've had different themes. So you can see how when I changed that theme, you can see I did a few blogs or vlogs just to test things out. That was a different type of thumbnail. You know, so I've played around with some different themes, and you know, just a matter of personal preference of what you're looking to do with your thumbnails, but those will continue to evolve. So have a basic theme, but then understand that that'll continue to evolve and adjust with time. All right, let's look at awesome idea number 6, and that is about the channel. So if we go to kind of the home page here that I have, and once we go to the home page, I'll go to the About section. You can see I wrote a little bit of something in there. It doesn't have to be too crazy, just something simple in case somebody's going to read, hey, what is this really all about? It's like, hey, picking out a hamburger. Well, what is this hamburger really all about? Is it going to be good for me? Are there any allergies that I'm going to have? Well, some people stumble upon this, and this is what makes things more professional when you get into the detail. You know, so something, 2 paragraphs is better than nothing in there, even if it's something very simple. Okay. Let's take a look at awesome idea number 7 here, and that is great playlists. So if we take a look here in the playlist section, so go into this playlist area, you can see I have a couple of playlists here. We have Let's Talk Stocks episodes, we have option strategies, vlogs and wisdoms, trading stocks, money and risk management. You know, so this is nice because if somebody goes into this, well, they can go ahead, play all, and then they can get a full list of episodes from there. Now, the other thing you want to pay attention to when you do playlists is also take a look at, as you scroll down, when you have playlists, you also have this little bit of description right there. So this will be in your playlist manager. You can go ahead and edit those descriptions. So be sure to go ahead and write that so it shows up on your homepage. All right, let's take a look at awesome idea number 8, and that is video description. So typically when you look at my videos, they'll have a very nice YouTube description. I usually keep kind of a similar description on most videos. They're very similar. It's just 1 or 2 paragraphs on what it really is. And then where is it posted, register for a free class, maybe getting started resources. Here's some other affiliate links, share the video, subscribe to YouTube channel. What is this about? And here's some other cool stuff that you should check out that's related to the channel. So it's pretty much the same as you look through these YouTube videos. It's kind of the same formula that I have for all these descriptions, but having a description makes this very handy. So that's another thing that could really ramp up and drive that professionalism and make your channel stand out a bit, is when you have these descriptions. People may want a quick idea, hey, what is he doing? What is he talking about? And maybe there might be some quick notes there as well. All right. And finally, awesome idea number 9, that is the end screens. So try to make use of all the tools that you have available. So if you take a look at my end screen here, I went ahead and did a little design here, and as we get here to the end, you can see you can go ahead and roll over this. You have this button and you have a subscribe button. So it kind of goes and works together with the overall video. Of course, you could go ahead and create your own end screen, do something a little different. That's totally up to you. I just kind of use something like this. And if you go ahead and decide, hey, well, do I need to do all of these things or not? I just think, hey, the more things that you have in play, the more higher chance of success you have. So if maybe 1 or 2% of the people click some of these things on subscribe in the links here, Whereas other people may click in the description. The more things that you have, the greater your potential of actually hitting those people are. So it doesn't hurt to have them. It can only help in this case and scenario. But I do find that the end screens, people don't click on the end screens as much as maybe they click in the description. So what percentages? Well, it's going to depend on your channel, how engaged your audience is, but overall, I'd say the description is a little more important than these end screens, just from what I've seen and found. But you can go ahead and do your own due diligence, find out and see, and calculate that depending on your own personal channel videos that you make. So anyways, I hope this was helpful and insightful. And if you enjoyed this video and you want to see other great training videos like this one, be sure to check out the description and sign up to my newsletter list by clicking the link there, or the link on this end screen, and being a part of my cool business club. So thanks again for joining me. And in the end, remember, do what you love, contribute to other people, but most importantly, live life abundantly. I'll see you next time.